It was a difficult year for the club and for the team, and the results were not going our way. And at the end of the year, I had a very difficult injury.
When a footballer suffers an injury, opportunities on the pitch come to a halt. But for one Canadian Premier League defender, it opened a door away from the sport.
At that time, I had already connected with Inner City Youth Alive, and then when I got hurt, I said, no, this is actually something I feel compelled to do now.
Abdou Samake moved to Winnipeg in 2023 when he joined Velour FC, and that's where his work with Inner City Youth Alive began.
Kids have this wonderful place where they can attend after school. They have the chance to just have a place where they can get a meal, where they can be with friends, hanging out. And so for me, it's been a wonderful opportunity to work there.
Volunteering for the organisation has become close to Samake's heart. It reminds him of his younger days when he first moved to Canada from Mali.
When I came in as an immigrant to Canada, I used to go to the YMCA when I was a kid. I used to attend summer camps all the time or go to places because my parents had to work long hours. And it is the volunteers at these places and the people that I looked up to as big brothers, big sisters that really had an impact on me, because when my parents weren't around, they would teach me about values and principles and just good conduct.
An emotional impact is exactly what working with Inner City Youth Alive has had on Samake.
First times I went there and I heard, it was like heartbreaking, you know. It really broke my heart. Like, you see kids, man, they're outside, no coats, man. So it's still hard, man, even to think about, you know, because it's so cold here and you want to cry for them, but crying for them does nothing. What you can do for them is actually be strong for them, you know, be an actual, like a model for them. And when I'm around them, they're my friends.
Football can break down barriers, and Samake is using the power of the beautiful game to help young people.
You see these changes that need the same day, and that's why it's so beautiful. You have a kid in the corner, but you can see he's very angry and defensive. So I'm not going to come and try to baby him. And so right away when you see the demeanor change, just that in that instinct, a kid that was in the corner grumpy and all of a sudden he's playing and he's able to let those emotions out. Then he's there and then there's like a couple of boys and they're wrestling for the ball, and then you see a little smile come in, and then you're like, okay, you know, this is what it's about.
It's experiences like this that Samake hopes can encourage other footballers to use their free time with similar organisations and make a difference in the lives of others.
I would love to see more people who have had the chance to go through the professional ranks do that, because you learn so much, you grow so strong by having to deal with the difficulties of this game. Just to keep getting a contract year to year is so challenging. So when you're built like this, you have a certain strength that kids can lean on and can actually find like inspiration in.
For his volunteering work with Inner City Youth Alive, Abdou Samake is a FIFPRO community champion.
I'm going to do a stadium experience for some of these kids, get them down after the game. I'm going to bring them in the changing room with my coach and the staff, just because dreaming is so important. Also, just a dream. When you're young like this, it's dreams that push us to change your life circumstances. So I think also for these kids to get a chance maybe to come to the stadium or to be in the locker room, to see some of the guys, it can be a magical moment for them. I'm hoping that's my next step with them.